Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a pair of clip-on earrings using heavy metal beads and pendants. So this video really features the TierraCast pieces here. Now they have these lovely clip-on earrings, and I myself have pierced ears, but I notice that sometimes when I wear a really heavy earring, it can tend to wear on the hole on my ear. So I thought it would be a really nice idea to show you that you can actually utilize clip-on earrings if you're going to be working with some heavier metal beads here. So these beads that I have are from TierraCast. I have some beautiful charms here. So I've made a silver version, as you can see here, featuring a little gemstone bead in the center. But I did bring out a few other little charms here. Now, it doesn't have to be as big as mine. I mean, we definitely have larger charms. We have some more open frame charms like this one with the little lotus here at the bottom. We also do have some smaller little charms. So if this is not your style, you can also adapt this to whatever you would like. And I did bring out one of the TierraCast earring posts to let you know that it does have that same little loop at the bottom, but this is a smaller version and it does have that little post there. So you could absolutely utilize that as well. So I'm going to be making a gold version over here, and I'm going to be doing the same design, but I'm going to be using a Swarovski pearl as my bead. Now this is an 8mm bead that I'm using, and because you're just making a pair, you really only need 2 beads, so this is the perfect opportunity to dig through your stash and find something that is really unique, and you're like, hey, I only have 2 of these left, let's pop them in this design. Okay, so to make this pair of earrings, all you're going to need is a pair of chain nose pliers, a pair of flush cutters, and a round nose plier. So really basic tools, so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to do is I want to create that first component with the bead. So I'm going to take one of my eye pins here, and I'm just going to slip on one bead cap. Now I'm using these really large bead caps. We do also have some smaller bead caps. If you want to give it a little bit more of a crown effect, you can absolutely do that. Slide down one little bead and then slide on that second bead cap. So we have a nice little framed bead there. So it really sort of expands the way the bead looks and gives it a nice little frame. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers and I'm going to come right to the top there. I'm going to bend it backwards, wrap it up and over the top of my round nose pliers, rotate my round nose pliers so I can sneak it over and get that right around the little loop, just like that. Now I can remove my pliers and come in with my flush cutters and set my little scrap aside. And now I'm just going to set my little component down. Okay, so that's one component made. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second little component by taking another eye pin, slipping it onto my bead here. And I'm sorry, I may have said head pin earlier. I'm working with eye pins today. So I'm just going to wrap that, do the same little thing, but instead of going parallel, I'm actually going to wrap it perpendicular so that I have my loop facing the opposite way, and it's just to make sure that my earring lays correctly. So you can also just take your chain nose pliers and your round nose pliers here, and if you need to, you can just sort of adjust it just to make sure that they are facing the opposite direction there. Okay. So now we have that done. Now all we need to do is connect this together. So coming in with those chain nose pliers, I'm going to come in and bend back my little wire loop there, slip on my charm or pendant, however you decide to identify it. And then I'm going to come to this loop here, again, just giving it a little gentle twist to open it. And now I can slide on my little pearl, close that up, and then to this side here, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this side, give it a little gentle twist, and we want to make sure that we're putting it on the right way so that it's going to lay with our pendant at the bottom, and close that up. And it's that easy. It's just some simple wire loops and then opening and closing them to connect them together. But this is a little bit of a heavier earring, so if you wanted to, you can eliminate one of the pieces. You can maybe just do the bead if you want. You don't even have to use the bead caps if it gets to be too much. But this is a great opportunity to make a pair of clip-on earrings. So if you're making a gift for someone who they may or may not have pierced ears, this is a great opportunity to use this skill. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get all of these beautiful TierraCast items by heading over to Beadaholique.com, and over at Beadaholique.com you'll see tons of free tutorials and many more items to choose from. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to our YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below to get all the latest from Beadaholique.